The Basalt Corruption. It was a new thing that Spark may or may not have accidentally created. I am your host, Wolfstatic, or also known as Spark in the lore. This is a lore channel, meaning it's all roleplay. Do not take anything offensively. Maybe drop a sub, it helps. But let's begin with the backstory. Now, Spark hadn't felt betrayal, but she had the basic idea, knowing who was enemies and who wasn't. She knew she couldn't just rely on being safe. She had to maybe fight sometimes. Meaning, if her and Strawberry were to get into a war together, she needed a good place to go. And so, she decided to go to that place, where is now her home. Her feet scorching from the very hot sand, she ran. And this was her home. But there was something different about it. She only had planted one basalt tree, but now there are many. She looked around a bit hesitant, also sorry for the lag, but she didn't mind. Maybe she had placed it and she forgot. She walked towards her home, which were her favorite colors and represented her, and just took a look around. There were not much things that she had done, but at least it provided cover for her just in case something went badly. She decided that she would maybe, check out the basalt trees just in case something weird was going on. But she saw that, and it didn't make any sense to her. She never built that. But she touched the one that she didn't make. A weird sensation shot through her body. She wasn't so sure of what was happening as she touched another one. But suddenly, she felt energetic, more than she had ever had. She took out her axe, wanting to slay something, and was ready for war. She felt the need to collect basalt, black stone, and other gray blocks. So she decided to use the nether. Of course, she had to equip some armor just in case there were dangerous stuff in there. She went in, feeling excited but also nervous at the same time. She took a couple deep breaths, though none helped her excitement go down. Suddenly, she was faced with the piglin. She had to kill it, and she did. For some reason, my video isn't showing that. Okay. So she decided to venture about. After riding a strider with a warp fungus and a saddle, she had saw a bastion. It was made out of blocks that she had loved. But there was one issue. The strider wouldn't come back to her, meaning that she'd have to bridge over, but she didn't have the blocks. So she decided to use netherrack and try to bridge all the way back to the strider so she could get on and maybe loot the bastion or something. One block. And then she managed to get onto the strider. Now, it was a bit of a scary part. She had to get off without falling into the lava. She placed a few netherrack blocks, netherrack blocks, but fell in anyways. She luckily was okay, and she decided that she wanted to keep the strider safe. But the strider wouldn't come. Now it came, though, so that's all that matters. She held the warp fungus in her offhand as she placed more netherrack around the strider so it couldn't escape. And she was ready to loot the bastion now. Until she got glitched. Yay. Very exciting. Okay. After fixing the glitch situation, nearly falling in, she knew she had to raid the bastion. Or at least take some blocks. She inched up using her pickaxe to build a staircase. As she mined all the black blocks, she knew that would be important. She felt a weird sensation near them. Love? Probably not. But she seemed attached to them. She ate her rabbit and continued on. After a tiny bit of searching, she managed to find basalt near some more blackstone. She decided to take all of it, as she didn't want to come back anyways. Though it was close, the bastion was pretty hard to get to, as there was no bridge. She mined up a good amount, and she felt a grin grow on her face. She still felt ecstatic, but she also felt another feeling that she couldn't quite distinguish. She decided that after she collected a bit more blackstone, Spark would go back. And so, once she finished collecting the last bits, she decided to go home. Once the corrupted half-wolf, half-enderman arrived home, she decided that it was time to spread the word that Basalt was going to rule. At least the Basalt Kingdom, which was what she decided to call it. She decided that she'd check the nether chests. Maybe there was a bit more blackstone or something in there. And there was. She realized that she was dumb to even go to the nether and just took all of it. She would replace it later, maybe, if she was feeling kind. She took the blackstone proudly and decided that blackstone looked the most like cobblestone. She rubbed up some of the wall of her and Strawberry's house and replaced it with the weird black stone from the nether. She continued to do it. She had to leave a bit of cobblestone though, so Strawberry wouldn't get too suspicious and immediately kick her out. She spread it like mold on bread, and she smiled. But she also wanted to replace some smooth stone. She knew the right block for the job though. She had basalt, which looked a bit like smooth stone, not much though. She loved this color blend. She wanted to stare at it forever, but she couldn't. She had to continue. After ripping up some more wall and replacing it back with the nether blocks, she decided that maybe she had overdone it. And she just spammed some blocks around. She decided maybe that isn't enough. She remembered the trees at her house. She didn't have dead coral on her at the moment, so she decided to make it out of the beautiful blackstone and basalt blocks, with basalt as the trunk and blackstone as the leaves. Very excited, she continued to place everything. And that was the beginning of the Basalt Corruption. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, maybe just leave a like, or even better, subscribe. That'll make me know that you actually enjoy our content, and me, Strawberry, and the rest of the members can continue making more. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this short story. I hope you all enjoyed, and see you soon. Have a great day.